Factor 24x in 21 plus 375y in exponent 15 is the sum of cubes. So first of all, here we know this is a whole this term 24x x in exponent 21 is a cubic, and the other one 375 by 15 is a b cubic. And if we are looking here now, and let me write here, for example, a cubic, we already know is equal with 24 x in 21 in exponent 21. So, but this one here, now to get the a, we have to take a cubic root of everything. So cubic root of everything. If I'm taking cubic root of everything, I already know a cubic a in a cubic root is going to be just a. But the other thing here, what is going to be under the cubic root here, is going to be 8 times 3, because I'm trying to factorize in a cubic number. And I know 8 is a cubic number, times 3 is not a cubic, it's going to stay inside of the cubic. But this x in 21, 21 is a cubic number, because 21 divided by 3 is going to be 7. And now this a, if I'm getting outside of the radical here, is going to be 2x in a 7, because this 8 is a cubic number, is a 2, and x is a cubic number because 21 divided by 3 is x in a 7, and only number that stands inside the cubic root is 3. So 3 is going to stand here. Now let me write here the same thing, because I want to save some space here to write everything. Let me write here and the b cubic, we already know same thing with the same idea, is equal to 375 in by 15. 375 in y in exponent 15. And same thing with the same idea here, if we are taking a cubic root of both sides of this expression, we are taking cubic roots both sides, what we are going to find here, b is going to be equal. So I am trying to find here what are the cubic numbers here. The cubic number is 375 is going to be 125 times 3, because 125 is a cubic number, which is a 5, which is going to be 5 if I'm taking under the cubic root. 5 cubic is 125, and this times 3. 125 times 3 is 375, so I factored, and y in 15. So y 15, let me write here y 15. And if I'm factoring, b is going to be equal, 125 is going to be equal with 5, okay, and 15 divided by 3 cubic is going to be 5, y in 5, and here is a cubic of 3, so number 3 stands inside the cubic root. So this is what we have now. And the number now, the 24, here this is 24 in x is 21, it can be written now, and here is a plus 375. Let me write 375 is a y in 15. Y in 15 is going to be equal, because we already know the formula, cubic formula. Let me write here a cubic formula just to have it here. A cubic plus b cubic. We already know this formula. The sum of the cubes is going to be equal with the a plus b times a square minus ab plus b squared. So we already know this formula. So let me write here down, so if I need, I'm going to refer to this formula here. So now this is going to be equal with, I have a plus b, but my a is here 2x is 7. 2x in exponent 7, cubic root of 3. So cubic root of 3. N is a plus, and my b is a 5, y in exponent 5. 5, y in exponent 5, cubic root of 3. So this is a cubic root of 3. And here's parenthesis. And now a square. If I'm squaring the a here, 2 is going to be 4. And x in the 7 is going to be x in the 14. If I'm squaring x in the 7, it's going to be x 14. And if I'm squaring now cubic root of 3, it's going to be cubic root of 9, because 3 squared is a 9. So that's what I have now. And here minus ab. Minus ab I already have here. 2 times x in a 7, and times b, 2 times y, 5 times y in a 10. If I multiply, 2 times 5 is a 10, and I'm writing the x in a 7 times y in a 5. And now what do I have else? I have a cubic root of 3 times cubic root of 3 is a cubic root of 9. So that's what I can write here. And here I have a plus b square. And b here square 5 is a 25 square. And a y in a 5 square is going to be y in a 10. And the cubic root of 3 in a square is going to be cubic root of 9. So I already have here now those. But now I have here to see what I can factorize. You see I have a cubic root of 3, cubic root of 3. So this cubic root I can factorize for the first term. Here I can write cubic root of 3. And here is a 2x in a 7 remains inside, because this is the greatest common factor for this factor here. 2x in a 7 plus 5x in a 5. 5y in a 5. And now I'm looking here at the second factor. What do I have here? Here we have a GCF is cubic root of 9, cubic root of 9, cubic root of 9. So it's a time cubic root of 9. Time cubic root of 9. And what remains else? Here remains a 4x in a 14. So this is very... Minus is a 10, x in a 7, y in a 5. X in a 7, y in a 5. And the last term is a plus 25, plus a 25 of y in a 10. So this is what we have here. We can close. And now cubic root of 3 times cubic root of 9 is going to be equal with the cubic root of 27. Cubic root of 27. And now which is equal with a 2x in a 7 plus a 5y in a 5. So the rest of it I just can rewrite everything. And we can come to this 4x in a 14 minus a 10x 7 y in a 5. So I'm just rewriting because here I don't have any other operation to do. Just I am rewriting everything. Y in a 10. So this is y. And finally, just let me write a final answer here. So 24 x in 21 plus 375 y in exponent 15 is equal. As we see here, the 27 cubic root of 27 is a 3. So here is 3. And this is a final. I don't have anything else here to add. Just I'm rewriting everything so to look a little bit better. Plus this is the final answer here. 5y in a 5. Times 4x 14. Looks a little bit messy because it's a little smaller calculation, but I don't think it's very hard. Here is a 5. Just let me erase this because here I wrote for some reason. I wrote here is a 5 because I'm rewriting here 5 and here is 5. And it's a plus 25 and the exponent y in a 10. So this is the final answer.